gonna take you on a little tour of this camper. I probably should have done this first video, but all in all, that's what we got here. Let me take you on a little tour. We'll start with my my truck. So I have a 2010 Nissan Frontier, 4-wheel drive, 6-foot bed, and it's a 6-speed manual, which is why you always see me shifting in all my videos. 75,000 miles. Runs pretty much like a champ. I do need a new exhaust. You could even see I'm getting like exhaust fumes all over the back here. You know, not perfect shape, but it does the job. The reason I got the 6-foot bed actually was because I was going to put a truck cap, like a camper top on there. Just decided against it. I found this option and, you know, just kind of worked out this way. So here she is. It's a 1994 Shadow Cruiser. When we picked it up, it was pretty much, the inside was pretty much renovated. I really didn't do too much to the inside. Now we got the door here. I guess I'll show you the outside first. You have all these compartments around it, so pretty much each compartment's different. This is really the only one that I use here. This one just has you know, I keep my gym bag in there, extension cord if I need it, the hose, jacks, which I really don't ever use, but all the necessity type stuff. Over here is the portable bathroom, the portable toilet, I should say. The bathroom's obviously inside. The portable toilet, don't use that either. I'll explain in a second. Inside here, you got a propane tank. So I run my heat. When I'm plugged into electric, it doesn't work really with the battery. Just tends to go off during the night. And then, yeah, back here, you just have a whole bunch of other stuff. Batteries in here. You got the drainage for the water if I'm doing dishes or anything like that. Vent for the heat. Just a bunch of stuff. Hot water heaters down here. Obviously the extension cable for the power. And then water. So this is how I fill up my water tank. So I fill it up if I want to fill it up by hose. And then you got cable plug right down there, which don't really use the cable. But yeah, other than that, I mean, it's in pretty good shape. It could use some new seals around, but does the job for me right now. So let's get to the good part. So all in all, it's a pretty good little camper. I was going to clean it beforehand, just to show you guys, you know, in its perfect condition, but I figured let's be real. Let's show you really how I'm living, and this is how I'm living. I don't have really space to put this stuff, so when I am traveling, this heavy stuff stays in my bed. The curtains fall down every single time I drive, so I have to pick them back up. But yeah, for the most part, I keep my backpack here, I keep my guitar there, toiletry bag. And these lights are supposed to be hanging up. They just fell while I drove. I'll put them back up in a second. So in here, I got a little closet. Just, you know, necessity stuff. I have my Netgear router box here. This is my Netgear router. I'll go more into that in a second, how I get Wi-Fi in here. But yeah, just closet. Pretty much all my jackets. You never know when I'm going to get myself in a cold situation. There's some sweatshirts in there. New England Patriots pajamas, because those are the only ones I need. Go New England. That's pretty much it. Just a few other things. Stove in here, which I don't really use. I have a portable stove that hooks up to propane. You probably see me using that. I use, but it is a nice stove. So I got, you know, the hood fan, the hood light, refrigerator down here, which is nice. I don't really have much in it right now because the refrigerator doesn't run off battery, so when I'm not staying at campgrounds, I really can't have much in it. But yeah, that's that. And just your basic stuff. Got a little cabinet here. Keep my 2 coffee mugs. Keep the big bowl for when I eat. 2 little bowls, don't use that often. Some other just basic stuff. I got my Native American flute that I got in Sedona. I got rice, and then olive oil and avocado oil, almond butter, stuff like that. Just, you know. And then in here we got the bathroom. So like I said, not used at all. I don't use it mainly because I don't want to be taking my bathroom, you know, my stuff out. If you will. I'm a guy. Luckily, I have the benefit of, you know, being able to kind of do my thing where I need to. And when I need to go number 2, I kind of just hold it for a rest stop or something like that. So I really don't use this. But yeah, basically, like you could see, it's just my laundry, little trash bag, and then my toiletries. It's also a shower. Once again, don't use it. This is really just another little storage room for me. That's pretty much it. Got my doors down here, silverware. And then just like a dirty old storage compartment that I keep my little handheld vacuum and a Keurig. Same thing with these. Nothing really special. Just water stuff, water hookup. Yeah, so that's my camper. Probably gonna get settled here now and try to find something to do around here. Probably not gonna go on a hike today because I just spent 45 minutes wrestling with that thing. I'm pretty shot. So probably going to teach myself more about editing and all that stuff. And yeah, maybe cook a nice meal later and then call it a day. All right, let's make some burgers. All right, guys, good morning. So I'm leaving this campground now from Manquoketa Caves State Park in Iowa, and a little water hookup right on the way here. So I'm gonna fill up and take you guys on a little trip with me. It always feels when you're doing this like the tank's a lot bigger than it is. All right, guys, so that's all finished. I'm gonna be heading out now to Badlands National Park, South Dakota. So I've had a pretty crazy headache the last few days. My stomach's felt a little uneasy. I've just been feeling weird. So I think this morning I'm gonna grab some breakfast. I typically don't really eat breakfast. I fast for most of the morning, but gonna grab some breakfast, see if that helps. And yeah, I don't know if it's just something I caught like along the way, or I've really only been on the road 5 or 6 days since I left New York. I left on Friday. It's now Wednesday. So I don't know. I don't know if I caught something along the road. You know, the worst case scenario, it's something in my camper, which I really hope not. But nonetheless, I'm not feeling too hot. I cannot be the only one that just thinks that driving through farmland and rolling hills like this is so beautiful. All right. Head is still absolutely pounding, but that breakfast is really good. GP's, Grace's Place in Cascade, Iowa. Really good stuff. So if you guys ever come to Manquoketa Caves, it's only about 15-20 minutes away. I mean, there was literally one guy in there, small town, you know, Western little diner, but really good. French toast. You know, New York, they give you usually 2 big French toasts, maybe 3. This is weird. It was like, you know, as you saw, it was like a bunch of little pieces of bread. Still really good. They were thick and good stuff. Let's carry on. Yeah, baby! We are leaving Iowa now, and I just want to apologize for this video really not having a lot of talking and a lot of dialogue in it. Headache, my stomach's been upset for a while now, almost since I left New York. But with that being said, we're heading into Minnesota now for a short bit before crossing into South Dakota. We're going to be taking 90 all the way over to the Badlands National Park. And so there should be a lot more cool things to show you in South Dakota. So yeah, a little fun fact I just learned about Iowa. Actually, 63% cornfields, and 90% of the entire state is dedicated and devoted strictly to agriculture. So pretty incredible, and you know, not hard to see. If you love your corn, thank these guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Crowfoot. I'm John Crowfoot, and I'll talk to you next time.